Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LRM's Trivia Gauntlet of Infinite Doom, the game where we play and you win. Here's your host, Cam Clark.
Welcome to LRM's Trivia Gauntlet of Infinite Doom, where we play and you win. I'm your host Cam Clark. Today we'll be playing a bit of movie trivia, but movie trivia like you've never experienced before. The faithful scribes of LRMOnline have agreed to face the gauntlet on behalf of a few lucky readers in the hopes of winning them some merchandise. This week we're going to be playing to get the winners a Batman-shaped mirror. Or bat symbol-shaped mirror, which looks pretty cool. The gauntlet is comprised of obscure questions that will test the knowledge of our movie geeks like no other before it. The difficulty will increase with each round, culminating with some of the most outrageous but unanswerable movie trivia questions the world has ever known. And are you ready to meet our contestants? So, contestant number 1, can you tell us who you are and who you are playing for today?
My name is Brendan Hughes, and I am playing for Chris Walters. Let me just say I am sorry at the first. So, sorry, Chris. You got the short step.
Okay, contestant number 2.
It's going to be me, Kyle, and I am playing for Lottie.
Great, and contestant number 3.
My name is Jammer, and I am fighting on behalf of, I believe it's pronounced Druhv, and if it's not, I apologize, but I'm fighting for you.
I like how Jammer just wants to make it all violent. I'm fighting for it. We're like, we're playing.
No, I'm fighting. I'm
Yeah,
basically what's his name?
Such a
dropped
violent
the ball
person.
so badly last week.
I gotta make up for with sheer enthusiasm.
Okay. So, are we ready then, everyone, to start playing the quiz? So,
Not really.
No, this thing is horrible.
Too bad. So, round number 1. In this round, you're going to get a choice of 2 categories, and depending on what category you pick, you will get a question from that category. So we're going to start off with contestant number 1, which is Brendan. So Brendan, I would like you to choose between this thing of ours and he's a friend of mine. So pick either he's a friend of mine or this thing of ours, and you will receive a question.
Can I have this thing of ours for 100?
You can.
You can have it for one fucking point.
Okay, so Brendan, who accepted Marlon Brando's Academy Award on his behalf in 1973?
Shit, that was I'm going to go Meryl Streep. I know that's not right, but...
Sorry, it's not. It was actually Native American actress Sacheen Littlefeather. I'm assuming, I don't know the exact story, but I do remember the story. It was quite famous at the time, but I think it was some political statement on Brando's behalf at the time.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I should have said these categories are worth 1 point, by the way. So, unfortunately, Brendan, you don't get any, though. So, that's how it goes.
I'm used to it by now.
Okay, contestant number 2, Kyle. You have the same choice. This thing of ours or he's a friend of mine.
Let's try the other one. He's a friend of mine.
Okay. Right. Can you explain the difference between a friend of mine and a friend of ours? This is obviously the film, Donnie Brasco.
Say that again.
So, explain the difference in the movie Donnie Brasco between a friend of mine and a friend of ours. It's explained in the movie.
Fuck, man. I haven't seen Donnie Brasco in like 15 years.
I'm hearing excuses right now.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what they are. No, I don't fucking know.
But if like this is, or I'm not.
That's not my.
This isn't actually that hard a question, Kyle. If you watch kind of gangster movies in general, because this is quite common. But,
I mean,
yes, or say you pass. It's up to you. You're not getting any points anyway.
Yeah.
So we might as well just go on.
Donnie Brasco was not my it's not on my list of drug movies I like to watch. I like Fear and Loathing, of course, Train Spotting, Spun, Go's a great one, but Brasco's not on my list of drug movies to watch. Sorry. So sorry, Lottie. I failed you miserably this time around.
Okay, well, no points so far then, so we're on to contestant number 3. Jammer, you get the same choice between basically Donnie Brasco or The Godfather. That's where we're going here.
Yes. Let's do The Godfather.
Okie dokie. Tough one.
Fuck. Okay, I'm fucked. I know this. I haven't seen this movie in so long.
I'm hearing nothing but excuses.
This is one you could
now.
just maybe
True.
guess right, or you might. It's one of those things that you just might know trivia wise. So anyway, here's the question: how many English words does Robert De Niro speak in the film? Obviously, The Godfather Part 2.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
He speaks.
I mean, it's not much.
How many words? 47.
47. 39 out.
Shit!
It was 8. So I even gave you a clue there. This is how bad Jammer is at this game. I even gave him a clue. It's not much, and he goes 47.
Is 47 a lot of words to anybody? That's not
It
a lot
is
of
when
words.
he spends the entire movie speaking Italian.
I don't remember that, man. I don't remember how many words he spoke.
Okay, so once again, at the end of round 1, I don't even have to ask my producer what the scores is, because guess what? You've all got fuck all.
Goose eggs. We all suck at life.
Excellent. Okay, so we're going to move on to round 2 now, and this is normally where I think our guys can sometimes pull this one out, because this is the round that's based on stuff that's happened on LRM within the last week. So this round is called The Week That Was. We're going to start with Kyle, contestant number 2 this time. Are you ready for your question about the week so far in LRM?
Sure. Hopefully it's something I covered on LRMornings.
Maybe. It might be. Who knows? Now, who this week was at the centre of a now debunked rumour that proposed a Disney 3-year project deal?
Say that again?
So someone this week was the centre of a rumour that proposed they were going to sign a 3-project deal with Disney, and it then got debunked basically on the same day, and we had to edit the story.
Ooh. I don't remember hearing about that one at all. Oh, Disney 3-picture deal.
I said 3-project deal.
Oh,
It's-
3
it's-
project.
It's fair. To be fair, he doesn't really like Disney, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Steven Spielberg. I don't fucking know.
Okay. Unfortunately, it wasn't the Spielberg. It was Beyonce. There was a rumour that Beyonce was going to sing, and I think it was more for singing than any kind of physical appearance.
Didn't everybody just get done complaining about like the new Lion King soundtrack lacked like it was lackluster compared to the original?
When this story broke at first, quite a lot of the sort of fan base out there were saying, "What?" You know, because based on previous work, we're not impressed here at all.
Yeah.
However, the story got debunked anyway.
Okay.
So it don't really matter.
Sorry,
Okay.
Beehive. You guys aren't good. It isn't
Jammer.
going to happen this time.
You are going to go next on this round. Are you ready for your question?
I'm so ready.
Okay, so this week Empire released a preview of its list of the 50 greatest movie heroes of all time. Now, asking you number 1 is probably a little bit easy. We want to know who came in at number 2.
Number 2. Was it hero? Huh? Favorite hero. Was it Indiana Jones?
Unfortunately, no. Indiana Jones was number 1.
Son of a bitch, I
actually
was
won. Number 2 was Ellen Ripley from Alien.
Oh, that's a good one.
I wasn't sure. I thought you might get that one, but there you go. Okay,
They made
Brendan.
her the number two hero of all cinema history.
Well, you know, They did, or it was a poll. It was an online poll, so the fans or the readers did.
I mean, I might put Ripley in the top, maybe top 5, but I don't know about number 2.
Well, maybe then if you had took the time to vote, Kyle, maybe it would have been a different result. But you didn't, and if you don't vote, you can't. You must accept the results, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Moving on. Brendan, are you ready for your question?
Do I have a choice?
Right. Which item will no longer be part of the legendary Looney Tunes going forward? Obviously on HBO Max.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yes. So which item will no longer be a part of the legendary Looney Tunes cartoons going forward on HBO Max?
Thank you for throwing me an animation question. This is the Elmer Fudd and Yosemite Sam's gun. They're going to be replaced with scythes, although the anvils and the dynamite are good because they got grandfathered in.
Excellent answer.
Wait, how did guns not get grandfathered in and dynamite did?
Maybe
because I guess it's more
beep politics not allowed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like
politics.
But, no. But my thing is, it's not that. It's just the fact that like, if the logic is, oh well, those got grandfathered in.
But it is.
How does that logical?
It's literally just because of politics.
No, I get that. But
I
the
think
logic
it's more. You don't see everyone running around with like dynamite and anvils in their hands. Although, like in America, it's a lot more common to have guns.
Kyle, stop. But like, because I want to know the answer. Because like, yeah, I'm just curious. Because at the end of the day, like for me, like I mean, dynamite is almost just as political as guns are in some way. So it's like
I think it's just prevalence of what around. It's not really a good answer to anything. It's just prevalence to what's going on, and
Sure. Okay.
Oh well. It's up to them. It's their cartoon. I suppose they can do what they want. Okay, so after round 2, we have Brendan streaking into the lead with 2 points. So Kyle and Jammer, you will all have your chance to come back and try and win, because we're moving on to round 3, which is my favourite round of the proceedings. It's Yodables. So if you have not heard this one before, this is where I am going to give you a famous movie quote. Usually not a particularly easy one, and you have to do your best to turn that into Yoda's speech and use the accent as well. So, are you guys ready to give this a shot? This is worth 3 points, and the 3 points will be awarded based on how well you do. I think I was actually too generous with this last week. Listening back to the last episode, I think I was too generous with some of the points here, so I think I might be a bit more stingy today.
I heard someone say that I deserved all 3 points. Actually, 3 people said I deserved all 3 points. That Cam's
with
just
those
a jerk.
3 people,
You won,
your
Kyle.
wife, and your dad.
What are you complaining about, Kyle? You fucking won.
I know.
Yeah, but I could have dominated.
Anyway, where are we? So, Jammer, you're starting first on this one.
Okay.
I'm afraid.
I'm afraid too.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Here is your movie quote. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who would attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Okay. Oh, actually, what's the start of the quote again? I just remember. I don't realize where you started.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance.
And I will strike down. I will strike down upon. I'll strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. Those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers, I will strike down with great vengeance and furious anger. Hold on, I'm halfway there. When I lay my vengeance upon thee, you will know I am the Lord.
Oh, sorry, that's a 1 pointer at best. I'm
What?
afraid, Sam.
At best, I think I did it
all
fucking
you
perfectly,
was
except
you
without
took-
an accent.
You took the first sentence of the quote and just switched the two of them round. So you just switched the start of it and the end of it round. Anyway, this is how it's supposed to sound. Down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger, those who would attempt to poison and destroy my brothers I will strike. The Lord my name is, and when upon thee my vengeance is laid, you will know. And you could even have added in an extra, you will know, at the end, which would have been the bonus point. But, you know,
That's
sorry.
fair.
That's
Thank
a
you
one.
for the pity point.
Yeah. So you're at least you're off the mark. You've got something, you know. Okay, next is going to be Kyle in the middle this time. So
Okay.
Kyle, are you ready?
I'll try.
Excellent. That's all we want. Here we go. My father was a drinker and a fiend, and one night he goes off crazier than usual. Mummy gets the kitchen knife to defend herself. He doesn't like that, not one bit. So me watching, he takes the knife to her, laughing while he does it. He turns to me and he says, "Why so serious?"
Whew. Fucking Kyle, I'm sorry. Good luck with that one, buddy.
I know. Say it for me one
Sure,
last
of
time,
course.
please.
Absolutely. My father was a drinker and a fiend, and one night he goes off crazier than usual. Mummy gets the kitchen knife to defend herself. He doesn't like that, not one bit. So me watching, he takes the knife to her, laughing while he does it. He turns to me and says, "Why so serious?"
Okay.
Now you know why I'm not an actor, because you know it's how Keith Ledger delivers that line, and there's how I deliver that line.
Let me think about how Yoda's gonna which words is Yoda gonna switch. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's just getting the words in the right
So
order.
here we go. I'm gonna try this. All right. A drinker, my father was, and a fiend. One night, the kitchen knife my mother did get. He liked this not, did he? And as he went up to my mother, he... Sorry, hold on.
Okay.
He looked at me and asked, "So serious, why are you?"
Do you know what? You are going to get 2 points for that, because I think you did really well at the start and you kind of trailed off a little bit at the end, you know, and kind of went, and you missed a little bit out in the middle. But, you know, it was a long one. So, you know, and you actually, you put an interesting twist on the end of it that I liked as well. So, yeah, you get 2 points for that. Here's how it should have sounded, according to my executive producer, anyway. A drinker my father was, and a fiend. One night, off crazier than usual he goes. The kitchen knife to defend herself Mummy gets. Like that he does not. Not one bit. Watching I am. The knife to her he takes. Laughing he is. To me he turns and says he does. Why so serious?
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, that was.
As always, Cam. Way to go.
Yeah, it's not about that, but you know, yeah. But you did. I think you did pretty well, because you kind of the start. You almost had like the first half of it perfect, actually, on there. So that was good, Kev. 2 points.
It's go ahead.
No worries.
We're all
So,
good.
Brendan, are you ready for your shot on this?
Ready as I'll ever be.
I honestly think this is the shortest one, but it doesn't. I don't think it makes it any easier. Anyway, here we go. I'm actually going to do this one in the accent. So. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill you.
Can you read that one more time?
Sure. I'll do it without the accent because it was shit. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill you.
I always
Okay,
felt like
just-
that was like a very Tarantino line, how he over-explains. Like, no
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
I
but
just
it's-
always
you
see
know,
the
that-
cat
that
meme
line
that goes
is what
with it.
makes the movie almost. You know what I mean? It's the
Yeah.
most famous part of that movie because it's just such a badass line. And we
Okay.
like badass lines. Okay, you ready?
Yep. Let my daughter go now, do you? That'll be the end. Pursue you, I will not. Hunt you, I will not. However, do that not. I will find you. Kill you, I will.
So it's funny. His voice sounded like
Sounds like
Macintalk.
Yeah.
I think it sounds like Stephen Hawking. This is my computer voice.
Sorry, I don't mean to make fun of you, Brendan, but it totally.
Yeah,
I
no.
imagined, and I imagined.
I do mean to
Speak
make
and
fun of
spell.
you. I'm not gonna
Speak and
lie.
spell.
I mean, I don't
Speaking
have
of spell,
a-
I just remembered
I'm here
that
to make
scene.
fun of you.
That scene from Blank Check when he goes, "My name is Macintosh." That's basically what I'm imagining right now.
It's like Microsoft Sam.
Yeah.
Okay. Phew, I think I've got to go 2 point. No, Brendan, I'm only giving you a point for that because presentation is key as well. You know,
Okay.
so if you're going to be on in future weeks, I think you should, you know, sit in front of the mirror, get your family to help you practice your Yoda accent a little bit because, you know, it's all about the theatre on this show. So I'm going to give you 1 point for that. Here's how it should have sounded. If let my daughter go now, you do, the end of it, that'll be. For you, I will not look. I will not pursue you. But if you do not look for you, I will. Find you, I will. And kill you, I will.
He got really cheerful at the end.
I know.
What's not to be cheerful
just
about?
to kind of
Killing
go
somebody.
against the way it should be. So you know, it's just me playing around. I'm just playing around. Okay, so I'm just going to check with my executive producer what the scores is at the moment. Executive producer, what is the scores? Do you guys know what you've got as well? I know, Kyle, you got what?
Two.
2 there.
I got one, and I think
here
he's
we
got
go.
2. or
Brendan's got 3 points, so he's in the lead at the moment. Kyle, you've got 2 points in second place, and Jama is unfortunately in last place with 1 point.
3. You know, I'm getting better though. Like last time I got 0.
I mean, I think you did 0 for the full game last time, so you know. No, you couldn't have because I think I gave you 2 points. Your Yoda was pretty good.
Fuck. Okay, I did worse.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well, actually, you've got worse so far. But, you know, here's the chance. This is a new round this time. Round 3 is all new. This is a glimpse into the mind of our executive producer. So I personally think these are really, really hard. But it's up to you guys. You know, maybe it'll work for you guys. So this is called fictitious films, all right? And we're going to give you a sort of sentence with a couple of things in it, and it's basically going to be like 2 movies you're mixing together to make a statement, or, you know, I'm going to give you an example of what I mean, because that's the best way to do this, right? So here's your example. An eccentric rapper and his daughter are mistaken for spies and chased across the United States.
Okay.
Or maybe in the United Kingdom, I don't know.
So
Anyway,
so
the answer
after-
to that.
Okay.
Does anyone have a clue before I give you the answer?
One of
'Cause
them
it's just an example.
transporter, isn't it?
Well, it's actually north by Kanye Northwest.
Oh,
North
Okay.
by what?
Kanye.
Right, so an eccentric
Oh.
rapper and his daughter are mistaken for spies. So we're mixing sort of Kanye West in with North by
Got it.
Northwest.
God.
Right?
Okay.
So
Yep.
you get the idea, right? Now this
Yes.
is worth how many points? 4 points, actually, at this point. So yeah, you know, we'll give you a score based on how well you do towards this as well. With 2 points, you know, you're kind of almost got there. 4 points if you can kind of nail it. All right. First up is going to be Brendan again. So are you ready, Brendan, for yours?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. Here's the kind of statement. Clint Eastwood runs a successful drug business with the help of his sentient Cuban-born car whose headlights don't work.
Well, this is Gran Torino. Just trying to figure out what else. Can you say it one more time?
Yep. Clint Eastwood runs a successful drug business with the help of his sentient Cuban-born car whose headlights don't work.
Herbie the Love Bug? No, that's...
You got to come up with a merging title that merges them
so
together.
just guess something.
I'm just trying to figure out Gran Torino, Herbie... No, that's not right.
I think
Herbie,
this is a hard one.
Gran Torino... no, I'm not going to get it.
Okay, so I'll give you 2 points because I think you're putting the right things, but it's actually Gran Pacino. So the Pacino is like the drug business basically guy. So again, this is the mind of my executive producer. So I think the movies here are. I actually have no idea. We'll have to discover that at some later point, Jam.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. Who's up next? Kyle, your question. Question number 2. So, Tom Hanks and Brad Pitt invade an ancient European city in order to rescue a friend. I think this is an easier one than the last one, but
I'm going to try Saving the Inglourious Bastards.
Oh, I don't think I can give you any points for that one. So just to kind of go again, it's Tom Hanks and Brad Pitt and they're invading an ancient European city in order to rescue a friend. It's Troy Story 2.
Ah, Troy Story. Okay,
that's a good one.
That's funny.
Now, do you know what? I totally like. I can get some of the nerdy ones here, but in terms of these ones, my brain just would never get these. I must admit. Anyway, Jammer, are you up for yours?
I'm ready.
Tom Hardy investigates the importance of a sled to a newspaper mogul.
Okay, so Tom Hardy, along with Citizen Kane, say that again.
So Tom Hardy investigates the importance of a sled to a newspaper mogul.
Rosebane. Nope, that's not a thing. Citizen Bane.
Oh, bang on. 4 points.
Yes.
Citizen Bane. Now it's time for a commercial break. So over to a word from our sponsors. Jammer.
LRMOnline Podcast Network, where you have many different podcasts, including Breaking Geek Radio, the podcast, LRMornings, and now the LRM's Trivia Gauntlet of Infinite Doom. Of course, we also have What to Watch This Weekend, and Geek Scholars Movie News, and more to come. And of course, do not forget to visit LRMOnline.com for the latest in film and entertainment news. Back to you, Cam.
Okay. Right, so there is still time. We do have another round here, so we do still have time for everybody to catch back up. However, this bit's really, really hard because we're now on to what we call the fuck you round, or the fuck you questions, because every time I ask someone a question in this round, all they say is, Cam, fuck you. So we decided to call it that.
Agreed.
Jammer, you're going first on this one, all right?
Okay.
So we are doing cinematic solutions here again. So, there's some numbers. We're going to have to add a few things together, etc. I don't think they're quite as hard as last week's, honestly, in terms of getting it, but it's whether you work it out and get all the places. So what we'd like you to do, Jammer, is talk us through how you work out your answer as you're trying to work it out, okay?
That sounds good.
And
Yep.
feel free to use a calculator. So here is your question. I would like you to multiply the amount of MCU movies that Tony Stark has appeared in by the amount of MCU movies that Steve Rogers has appeared in.
Okay.
You got that bit? Now, multiply that number by the amount of MCU movies that Hulk has appeared in. Take that answer and divide it by the amount of MCU movies that Loki has appeared in.
Okay. So, Tony Stark, we have Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, the Avengers. We have Avengers Age of Ultron. We have Captain America Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame. It's probably wrong, but I'm going to go with 8. In Steve Rogers, we have Captain America 1, then we have the Avengers, Captain America's 2 and 3, I'm going to count Thor: The Dark World as 5. And then 6 and 7. 7, that's for the 2 Infinity Wars. So 7 there. Then I'm going to take the movies that Hulk are in. So we have The Incredible Hulk. We have The Avengers. We have Age of Ultron. We have Thor Ragnarok. Then the 2 Avengers movies. So that is 6 movies. Then Loki, we have first Thor. We have the Avengers movie. Thor: The Dark World. Thor Ragnarok. Avengers Infinity War. And that's 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take... Oh, shit, this doesn't work out very well, does it? Oh, well, I'm going to do it anyway. So 8 divided by 7 is equal to... This is not going to end pretty. I already know I'm wrong. I know I'm fucking wrong. God damn it.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting to explore where you went wrong. So.
Yeah, okay. 1.14. God damn, this is wrong. All right, and then 6 divided by... Oh, wait, no, I do that. Take that number. So, actually, let me do this again. 8 divided by 7, because I was doing the order of operations, and I don't need to do that.
Yeah, and then you should be multiplying that by the Hulk one.
Yeah, by
and
6.
then dividing that by the Loki one.
5. Okay, I got 1.37. Okay. I know that's wrong.
It is wrong. Yeah, the answer is actually 120, right? So where you've not got any of them right, unfortunately. Tony Stark's appeared in 9 movies, and actually you would think he'd be the most. The one you were missing for Tony Stark is you didn't say Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay.
Captain America.
Captain America, you missed the same movie. But another one as well, because he was 10. Steve Rogers has actually appeared in the most movies. He's 10. So that would have given you 98. And then Hulk has appeared in 8 MCU movies. So that should have given you 720. And then Loki has appeared in 6. So if you'd have divided that, your answer would have been 120.
What did I miss for Loki?
Endgame.
He wasn't in Endgame, was he?
Yes.
He showed up. Yes, he was. Ah, I forgot.
See, it's any time they've appeared. So like that little one for Captain America is quite easy to miss in Homecoming because he only appeared in the
5 seconds. Yeah.
The video
there was
tapes,
the other film. He was only in the what was the one where him and Sam show up and they've got Bucky locked in that thing at the end of it.
Oh,
shows you it's in the after.
Ant-Man?
Yeah, that counts. He appeared in that movie.
I can test that one because that's like the same scene as in Captain America: Civil War. But whatever, it doesn't matter. I got it wrong either way, so it doesn't matter.
But actually, it's not. It's played slightly. If you ever noticed that, it's played slightly differently when you watch it in the movie. But anyway, that's kind of besides the point. Okie dokie. So, Kyle, you're up next for this one.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Let's try it.
So, multiply the number of movies that Wedge Antilles has appeared in by the number of Wedge's call sign in A New Hope. Add this number to the number of movies that the Emperor has appeared in, and then multiply that number by the amount of movies that have featured Tatooine. So again, just talk us through your process. So you're starting off with how many movies was Wedge in?
So Wedge has been in. I really don't remember if he. Wedge has 3 or 4. I really can't remember if he got into Jedi or not, but I know he was in Rise. He was in Hope, and fairly certain he was in Empire. They were Red Squadron back then. They hadn't yet been Rogues. So he was Red 5 as Luke. Dak, Red, Porkins. I think.
Wait a second. I have to say something. Are you telling me Dak was at the freaking Yavin fight?
Yeah, Dak was in Yavin at the battle.
He was never named.
Really? Was it the same actor?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
For some reason, I keep wanting to think he's either 2 or 7. The Emperor has been in now
And
as Emperor.
I'll just point out that it doesn't matter which version we're talking about. It's the character.
Okay, the Sheev Palpatine. How many movies Sheev Palpatine has been in?
He's always the Emperor.
Okay.
He's always the Emperor.
Well,
He fucking showed up as the Emperor
he was
in
a
every
senator
movie.
first.
He showed up. He showed up in the fucking thing. He showed up in that shit to
He
Darth
was always
Maul.
Darth Sidious. So
He's always Darth Sidious, but he was not.
Let's just say
always
Darth
the
Sidious,
Emperor.
which is your alter ego.
Okay,
Darth
Sheev
Sidious.
Palpatine. Got it.
Got
All
it,
right,
got it.
so
Just count them. Yeah.
6 and 8, and Tatooine. How many movies Tatooine's in? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 5, 7 equals plus 8 equals times 4, 144.
Unfortunately, no, Kyle. The answer was 84. So let's explore where you went wrong. First of all, I don't know which answer you used for Wedge, how many movies he's in, but it was 4.
I used
so
4.
He was in all 3 of the original trilogy. As Wedge goes into the Death Star, he helps blow up the Death Star in Jedi. And of course, his latest appearance was in The Rise of Skywalker.
Yep.
So he's 4 for that. His call sign was Red 2.
See, I should have went with 2. I went with the 7.
I would have gone for 3.
No, I don't even know. Can't even remember who Red 3 was. Anyway, the amount of movies that the Emperor has been in, what answer did you give?
It's 7. I don't know why I wrote down 8.
It's 6. No, it's not. It's 7.
Wait, no.
It's
It's
7.
6. Wait, what's the 7th one? He's not in.
No,
he's not in A New Hope.
He's not in A New Hope. No, he's not in A New Hope. It's
Oh
6.
yeah, that's true.
So the first 3, 5 and 6, and then he appears again in The Rise of Skywalker. So 6. Yeah. Anyway, and in the amount of movies that Tatooine appeared in was
4.
6 movies.
6.
Yeah. So episode 1, episode 2, episode 3.
Oh yeah, because he
Episode
shows
4,
it at the end.
episode 6,
Just
and then
like,
Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker shows it at the very end of Revenge of the Sith. Oh well.
Okay. So sorry, no points so far in the fuck you questions, but did we expect them? To be honest, because it's all or nothing here. Okay. How well, Brendan, do you know your Tolkien?
I like back in the sixth grade really well, but it's been a while since I'm a fan,
You're not
it's
quite matching
been a while.
Stephen Colbert. Then.
Can you actually give him a lifeline to phone his 6th grade self, and maybe they can help out?
Yeah, can I have like a time machine? Like,
Do you know what? This
really
one's
helpful.
possible just if. Nah, you need a little bit of lore. Let's see how you go. All right. So what I want you to do is multiply the number of rings of power in the Lord of the Rings. I'm talking about the ones that are mentioned in the little rhyme. Okay. By the number of hairs that Galadriel gives Gimli. That's the first part. Take this number and multiply it by the number of wizards / Istari, which was their kind of proper name, who were sent to Middle-earth. And then tell me what your answer is.
That's it?
Right. So it's the number of rings, the number of wizards, and there was one more thing.
So take the number of rings of power there are in total, which you've got to add all them up for a start, right? And then by the number of hairs Galadriel gives Gimli, and take that number and multiply it by the number of wizards who were sent to Middle-earth. Which, to be fair, this one's an easier calculation, Jammer, but the answer, like that wizards one, you have to know your lore to know the answer to that. It's not very obvious to anyone who would just watch the movies.
Yeah, I'm going back and forth between two numbers on that one, and I'm not sure.
So it's harder in a different way. Whereas, I'll be honest with you, I can all these when I do one of these fuck you questions, I tend to do something that I would be able to get the answer to. But I feel myself the MCU one was was the hardest for me to answer, but that's just me.
That was the easiest. I even
I
knew
thought
the
the
one
Star
where
Wars
Jamma
one,
was
But
missing.
I think it's. I think when I counted it, I miscounted Hulk, so I actually got that one wrong when I kind of made the question up.
I feel bad about my Star Wars one because
should.
that's the easiest one. But
I
That's your
thought you
thing.
might get
But-
that. I really thought you might.
I got the I was in the I knew what I was looking for. I just
Listen,
kind of
you know what they all say, Kyle. When you it's easy to do it at home, but when you're in front of the camera, when you're in front of those lights, it's hard to come up with the answers.
I went.
Brendan, how are you doing? Do you need any of
I'm-
the question again? Talk us
Uh,
through where you're
the-
going with it. So,
the-
like, how many rings of
The
power
one
are you
with
at?
the one with Gimli. I just need I know it's the number of wizards, the number of rings, and then the Gimli. I don't. What did he get?
Well, it was hairs. So it's the amount of hairs that Galadriel gives Gimli.
Okay, so I know I'm not going to get this wrong, but I can definitely give it a shot. All right, so I think there is 11 rings. I think
Okay.
the rings were given to the men, to the elves. I think somewhere to the dwarves. Then the one with the wizards, you have Radagast, the brown one, Saruman, the white one, or I don't know if it's Saruman. Yeah, it's Saruman, I think. Then you have Gandalf, and then you have the two wizards, the two blue wizards who just kind of fucked off somewhere and are like never heard of again.
Right.
And then you just the number of hairs. Crap. I'm gonna go with 3. I don't know, but 9 times 5 would be 45, and 3 times 45 would be 90. I'm gonna go with 135, although I know that's not right.
No, it's not, I'm afraid. And so, for a start, your rings of power, there are actually 21 rings of power. 9 for men, 7 for the dwarf lords, 3 for the elves, and then the ruling ring itself.
Okay.
So there are 21. How many hairs is 3?
She gave me 3.
I asked her for 1, but she gave me 3.
I
And
actually
then
got that one right.
the amount of wizards is 5. That's
Yes.
5 wizards
Wow.
that went.
So
And that should give you the answer of 315.
wow. So I only got one wrong.
Yeah.
I should.
Yeah.
That was the easiest one too. Wow. I suck.
Okay.
No. What you're supposed to say is "fuck you, Cam."
Yeah.
All right. Fuck you, Cam.
There you go.
Right, thank you for that fuck you. Yeah, there wasn't enough fuck yous today. We need some more of that shit. Okay, so we're just going to explore what the scores are at the moment. So, guys, do you have a note of what you've got so far?
2, yay!
2. That means I think Brendan is going to be our winner this week.
Wait,
with a
I got
total
4.
You got 4? You did?
Yeah.
Jammer
I think-
stole
Yeah.
it.
Wait, no.
Again?
Did I get more
I
than that?
have 5.
No, wait, 4 or 5. So I have 4 or 5 because I got 1.
I think it's a tie.
I got 1 before, and then I got
I hope it's a tie.
Last
I love
round.
it when it's a tie.
what's the last one that I did? How many points was the last round worth? The not fuck you round, the other one.
It was 4 points. That actually it was a 4-point.
So I got
Listen,
5.
Right, and you got 5 as well, Brendan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Tie-
so we are now
tiebreaker?
in a tiebreaker situation then.
Thunderdome.
Second week in a row.
And aptly, this one is called I think we're going to need a bigger quiz.
That's good.
So how this is going to work is I'm going to ask you both exactly the same question because we kind of fixed this a little bit from last week. And whoever gives me the closest answer, you're not going to know this. No one knows this except me who looked it up on Google. So, you know, you're not going to get it. But whoever gives me the closest answer wins the prize. Are you ready?
And it's not the Price is Right rules. It's whoever's closest
It's
in
no,
either
it's just
direction.
whoever's the closest.
Oh, okay.
Whoever's the closest. So here it is. How many times is the word shark spoken in the movie Jaws?
Okay. So here's what I'm going to go with because I don't know. I'm going to be like, hey, fun fact, everybody. Did you know they actually didn't use it that often in the movie? I'm going to go with 14 times.
14 times. I mean, just, I don't know, picture the movie in your head and just think about it. Are you sure you're going to go with that?
I mean, not when you're saying it like that.
No, I could just be completely teasing you here. I'm giving you no clues at all.
I mean, I haven't watched it since high school, so I can't say one
That's
way
a
or another.
disgrace.
It really
That's
is. I need to get back to
this
that.
website, and it's this week is actually the anniversary of.
It's true.
of
It
Jaws.
really is an excuse to jump into it
So
again.
I really think you should watch it. Anyway,
Time to
what
jump the
is
shark.
that? The answer you're giving me is it 14? I'm not giving.
Yeah,
you
fuck it. I'm going with 14. I
Okay,
said
14.
it. It's there.
Brendan, what are you going to say for this one?
I'm gonna go 15.
Oh,
15.
fuck off.
Oh. Sure. Well, that's the way the game goes. Jammer, you jumped in, gave me the first answer. But it's actually, I mean, it's definitely Brendan's here, Jammer, because it's actually said 71 times in the movie.
Okay.
So all there is left to see is
Sorry,
the
Jim.
Jammer is.
That's okay. You would
Well
have got...
ended you to you fair Spanish ladies. So Brendan is the winner this week. Brendan, who were you playing for?
I was playing Chris Walters.
Chris, you win the Batman mirror, and Jammer will be in touch with you to let you know about getting that prize to you as quick as we possibly can. Thanks very much to all our contestants today. Thank you for our listeners for listening to our lovely game show here. And please tune in next time for more crazy trivia gauntlet fun and some crazy hard questions. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.
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 Fuck you, Cam.